Good afternoon, everyone. Happy 4th of July from Managing Broker D. Bailey and Associates Realty here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful birthday of our nation. All right. You're resting and also honoring everything that this day stands for. I am located at 156 Main Street. This property is a rental located in Old Lilburn, Georgia. All right, this is Old Lilburn, Georgia. All right, and I'm gonna take you guys inside of this awesome rental. It is a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath at approximately 1,264 square feet. All right, I'm gonna take you guys inside, but the whole point of this video is to give you guys some winning strategies on how to land a rental property in this economy, in this housing market, okay? I'm gonna go over some tips and strategies to equip you on how to obtain rental housing for yourself. All right, so without further ado, we're gonna go inside and take a peek, but I want you to pay attention to some of the strategies I'm gonna impart over to you. All right, at first I'm gonna ask you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe, and by all means, please share this video. I know most of you know someone that may be in the market for a rental, okay? If you're looking to purchase, sell, you can give me a call directly at 678-522-0366, all right? So without further ado, all right, so if you're looking for a rental in the Metro Atlanta area, all right, it is extremely important to have the following. All right, you want about a 640 credit score to begin with. All right, the more stable you are in your career, in your current employment is extremely important, the better. All right, so a 640 credit score. All right, you want to, first of all, not have any foreclosures, bankruptcies, judgments, or evictions on your credit profile within the last 3 years, all right? Having any of those will more than likely put you at the back of the list of applicants, all right? Which leads us into the next. You want to have about $50 to $150 set aside for an application, all right? So from about 50 to, anywhere from 50 to maybe like 300, depending on the area that you're looking at. 300 is kind of high, but you may see it depending on the demand of the property, all right? So from 50 to about 300 $300 for an application fee, all right? 45, 49.50 being on the low end, 300 being on the high end, all right? You want at least 1 month rent plus the equivalent for security deposit, all right? So for example, this property right here is $2,500 a month, all right? For a security deposit, you wanna have at least $2,500 set aside for a security deposit. And what that does, it is a deposit that the landlord holds in a trust account, all right? It is held in the trust account until the lease expires, at which time deductions, if any, are made to cover damages, all right, defaults on your contract, all right? And another tip, guys, if you have any roommate situations, children that are adults, 18 years of age or older will be expected to complete their own rental application. So hypothetically, if you have a child that is 18, 19 years old that are gonna be living with you, they will be expected to pay the hypothetical $50 or the hypothetical $100 application fee and meet the same credit requirements. You may be asking why, they're just living with me. Why should they have to fill out a separate application? But keep in mind that by virtue of them living with you, they will have rights of any other tenant, all right, above 18 years old. So for the landlord's protection, they're required to, have their information on record, all right? There are a multitude of scenarios that would justify, someone of 18 plus being required to complete an application, all right? But I'm just giving you information on what to expect, all right? As far as income requirements, you will more than likely, from my experience, have to have about 3 months. You will have to make about 3 times the monthly rent. So let's say if the rent is $1,000, you will be expected to make at least $3,000 a month gross, that is. All right, we are in this oversized laundry room, which the owner did a great job in remodeling. All right, I'm gonna take you guys out back to this this deck, screened in patio deck. Very spacious, lots of natural light, covered. And down here, I'm gonna watch my step. Down here, you'll find a greenhouse. If anyone likes to garden, grow veggies, fruits, herbs, what have you, this is ideal. All right, again, guys, we are in downtown Old Lilburn. All right, lots of development is going on in the area. It's beautiful development. So what locals like to do is distinguish the old Lilburn charm from all of the new development. All right, the walking score on this particular unit is amazing. Lots of shopping, post office, library. I believe we are in the Parkview High School district. All right, police department, fire department, all of those municipal amenities required for comfortable living. All right, so guys, again, if you are in the market for a rental, I hope those tips and strategies helped. If you have any questions on what it takes to get into rental property here in Metro Atlanta area, Lilburn, or any other area, feel free to give me a call at the office, 678-522-0366. I'm D. Bailey, managing broker. All right, we are a veteran-owned firm serving all of Metro Atlanta area. We are full service. We look forward to hearing from you. And again, happy 4th of July. Be safe and enjoy.